Hey y'all, it's your girl, you already know. And you know I'm here with another reaction, right? Yes, now let's get into it. This is day 3 of Tori Lane trial. Now, Tori Lane is an 18-year-old girl shot by a tree out at Yellow Park. Okay? And what the guy who accused of it is Austin Ford. Austin Ford is someone that she trusted, okay? And let's get into it, okay? Let's get into it. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
The trial. We already have Detective Carter, who was on the stand yesterday. Detective Carter, you remain under oath and you may proceed on behalf of the state.
Detective Carter, I apologize if we rehash anything that we ended on yesterday. During your interview, you conducted a phone interview with the defendant.
Yes.
And then you did some additional research into his records.
Yes.
That research led you to want to speak with him in person.
Yes.
Did you check on any other avenues of investigation as far as other people, in particular, Scoop?
Yes, I did.
How did you determine what, if any, role Scoop had in Tori's death?
His name came up multiple times while interviewing witnesses in the case, as well as Mr. Ford. Mr. Ford also indicated that he had contact with Scoop that night, as what in his records also indicated that. So I obtained Scoop's phone records, or Jerron Thompson's phone records. Same person, it's his alias. I obtained his phone records as well as his Instagram records. And the night of the incident into the next morning on Instagram, Jerron was communicating with a female and discussing coming to see her. And his phone records did not place him in Stone Mountain, Lithonia, any of the areas that were associated with the case at the time of the incident.
And so did you clear Jerron Thompson of any as a suspect in the death of Tori Lane?
I did, based on his records.
Did you interview the defendant?
Yes.
Where did you interview him?
At Clayton County Jail.
Did you inform the defendant of his rights?
I did.
What rights did you inform him?
His Miranda warnings.
Do you recall specifically what you told him?
When I was saying his Miranda warnings?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you tell the jury what rights you informed the defendant of when you interviewed?
Yes. May I read from my card? I don't know it by heart.
Did you read from your card when you informed the defendant?
I did.
Yes. Read from your card.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. And you can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements.
Did he appear to understand his rights?
Yes.
Did he agree to talk to you?
He did.
During the course of the interview, did the defendant have any questions about his rights?
No.
Did he ask you to see an attorney?
He did not.
He asked for an attorney to be present during the interview.
He did not.
Was he threatened in any way?
No.
Did you promise him anything?
Just that I would review all the evidence and try to make the best decision.
But did you promise him a benefit for speaking to you or for interviewing with you that day?
I did not.
Did you deprive him of food or water?
I did not.
Did you threaten him, beat him, pull a gun on him, a taser, an aspeton, anything of that nature?
I did not.
Now he was in custody, was he not?
He was.
Was he in your custody?
He was not.
At this time, were there charges relating to the death of Tori Lang pending against him?
There were not.
What was the substance of your interview with the defendant?
I initially asked him to give a summary of the case to Detective Jorstad. I then began explaining to him the evidence that I had obtained from his records, as well as showing it to him and let him know that based on the information in his records, what he was telling us wasn't true. And I expressed how important it was for him to come forward and talk to us about it. From that point, he did change his story again and confirmed that he was at the park. And he said that Tori drove him to the park. He didn't know where he was going when they were on the way to the park.
State's response.
It will in fact be played, but I don't know that the best evidence will, since this is not the only evidence of it, applies here.
I will allow it over objection, but the jury will determine from the recording, which is expected to be tendered by the state, what was actually stated.
Thank you. You continue, please.
I asked Austin, because in his records, why he turned his phone off, because it appeared to be done so prior to getting to the park. And he stated he didn't know that they were actually going to Yellow River Park. And he said that he did so because he was scared. And when asked further, he said, I don't know, I was just scared. That was his explanation. He said when they arrived to the park, they began walking to where Tori was later located. And Tori had the gun in her hand. He said while walking there, he was able to get the gun from Tori and set it on the ground. And he tried to give her a hug. And then when he attempted to give her a hug, she pushed him away, reached to the ground, picked up the gun and fired it, causing her to immediately fall to the ground. He said he did not touch her in any way. And he then ran in a circle for a second because he freaked out. He then picked up the gun and drove away. He gave two different statements in regards to his reasoning for picking up the gun. He said first that Tori told him to get rid of it or sell it. Or he said Tori told him to sell it, and then Tori told him to get rid of it. The car, he said he was instructed to park the car in a cut, or like, that's kind of like a street term for like a little like parking area that's not normal. It's not a parking area cut. It's like a little spot on the street, I guess, is what he was referring to, off Rockbridge Road near a neighborhood. And then he said he went home and he never spoke to anyone about the incident. When asked why he didn't contact police or report it, he said he was afraid because he was black and she was light-skinned.
Are you given by the Gwinnett County Police Department a body-worn camera?
I am.
Familiar with how to operate?
I am.
Did you have it with you and was it operating on the day you interviewed the defendant at Clayton County Jail?
I did.
Have you reviewed the recording from that body cam?
I have.
Is it a true and accurate depiction or a true and accurate recording of your interview with the defendant, Austin Ford?
It is.
And have you reviewed the copy of it that is in the possession of the state?
I have.
Has it been altered in any way?
It has not.
Is it contained on the same thumb drive as the audio recording that we listened to yesterday?
I believe so.
Your Honor, the state would tender 15H, the video recording of the interview with the defendant.
15H. Any objection? All right, and subject to the court's prior ruling, then this 15H will be admitted over objection of the defense.
This time I do intend to tender 15H.
All right, and is it audio and video?
Audio and video, 1 hour.
All right, let me give you all a limiting instruction for your consideration before the exhibit is published to you. Members of the jury, you are about to see and hear an audio and video recording of an interview between Detective Carter and purportedly between this defendant. As you view and hear the video and audio recording, you will both see and hear the interviewing officer make certain statements to the defendant. I caution you that the declarations or statements of the officers are not evidence, and you should not consider such statements as evidence unless such statements are proven to you by other competent evidence. You may now publish.
Yes, it has a 30-second delay when you press the button.
What the hell? You know how much you do, right? Miss Three, not Teresa, it is Teresa, yeah, I thought I called her, Sonia. Hey, Mom. Yeah, I don't know. She was like, you know, something like that? What? I was like, no, we did. So you probably know who I am. Yeah, so she called me, she was like, you know, I was like, oh, what? She's like, did you charge him? I was like, no, what are you talking about? And I was like, shit, I've been trying to find him, so she told me today. So that's why I was like, I'm just right down here. I don't know about that.
But what happened was, I had about argument with my girlfriend and just, trying to get away from it. We outside being loud and it's my car police and then, got on me and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I've been doing that for a long time, so.
Yeah, well, you know about that one, right? Because I pushed on that. But, well, since I was, you know, when I heard talk about that, I just was like, bigger, you know, I know you're going through it, but just for the time, let's sit down and talk. Since this is text for that. Okay, yeah. I just have to, read you a random one because we are in a jail. And you can't just like get up and leave. You're not like free to leave. Does that make sense? So with that, we have to read a random one. Yeah, let me read it. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be against you or wrong. You're right responsible lawyer and have no right if you want to be in question. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one of your appointed representatives choose. Before any questioning, if you wish, you can decide at any time to exercise this right, not answering any questions or making statements. Okay? Alright. So, let's just, you know.
She sounded me, man. So, we went to go get the store and it was being $1,000, and I said, you know, that's enough. Yeah, so that's a lot. Yeah. And so she was like, oh my God, I said, I'll get some, stuff for you. So we got the cash there. And I said, okay, so how much you gonna put it? How much you gonna put it? And she was like, you want to buy it or something like that. And then she's been in the paper for like 140 or something from each of that. And then I was going to get one for and he showed up and I ate it out of it. So I said, look, when you raise the money. So I went to get this one and he was just going out. I'm like, she left me bad, nothing happened. She said, I paid for it. Oh, you want to pay for it? So then she get mad. The other day was $100, so she get the paper on the bill and I'm on me.
Yeah.
And then she says, man, you know, nothing, man,
Y'all can't hardly hear because of the echo inside the jail.
with, like,
Yeah, and she was just having, I was on leave, but I wanted to be home. I was going to be home. The police pulled up on us and yeah, that's it.
really, I don't know, really. I don't know what to be honest. I don't know, this is not my jurisdiction. I'm just being nosy. What the hell? It's not. I'm not even talking about search. I'm just being nosy because I'm like, you're not a bad guy. What? Yeah. That's right. I didn't think about that. I'm thinking about this. What's a long shot? I forgot you were on this one.
I have no money for it because it was wrong. Yeah, I have no money for that.
You better be like, I don't have all this info, so you're so new. Like, don't fuck yourself up, okay? When you go to court and looking for that situation, make sure you. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're not gonna keep you on. I don't know what Kevin's like here. I don't want to mess with their routine, but Detective George kind of edited this case, and I'm gonna post some stuff because I've been trying to pull it up longer than I did when my computer just came back on. If you could just fill him in the day like that morning when you were looking for Tori, because she has her wallet.
Okay, so what happened was, I went there, I had my wallet in my car, and my mom went to do stuff, and then I went to get something, and then I was looking at my wallet, I realized I car, so calling Tori, I was trying to answer, downstairs, and I spoke to, I think, I'm gonna talk to her, I spoke to her dad, but I can't, I'm not gonna go get an answer, I went to that, I was driving, I spoke to her dad, and then, I didn't want to do that. I just knew the camera was like that. And then, later on, she came to my house, it was like 6 weeks, and yeah, all that. But then, I was like, I'm looking for you everywhere, and I can't find you and all that stuff. And I said, yeah, I'm just trying to be on myself, and trying to go on myself. So every week, and yeah, when I started something like that, man, said, something wrong. And then later on, later on, she came to she want to give herself and everything and all that stuff.
Y'all, I don't know why it's the echo in it. It's not my video, okay?
Yeah, so the time that she don't hear, I probably kept pushing me on her and everything, and so yeah, and I called my friends, spoke and stuff, and just, just like, I'm just real emotional about it. I don't know how everyone's going on, I don't know. And so, my mom called me, like, did you see Tori or whatever, and I said, no, because Tori told me not to tell nobody, and she said, whatever, yeah. And I think that they did her, they told me, so yeah, I'm going to talk with them, and everything's going right. At the point, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, did she say what she was there? No, because the first time she came, I was like, where you going? And all that, she wouldn't say anything. She said she didn't need to be by herself. She could smoke weed and chill out and stuff, she didn't say that. That's pretty much it, yeah.
And then you left, or you didn't leave the house other than to walk up to the gas station to buy. What's his name? To buy weed. But it wasn't at the gas station, near the gas station, right?
Yeah, like behind the outside gas station.
Okay.
Yeah. This one's really I said, why do you do that? It's cool, but I had right?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, right there?
Yeah.
I can't get from right there, I don't know.
Yeah, we can't have anything to it.
Okay, so then, how long did you call that day?
My girlfriend, my friend.
You got your girlfriend?
I think
I thought it was your house.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
You called her while you were at the house?
no, I'm probably not coming back
From,
from the man.
oh, from the weekend, when, at like after midnight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the man.
No, I meant like, who did you call her trying to look for Tori? I'm just trying to give him some backstory.
I called getting friend. I called the short Jamaican man. He took me to the house, the farm,
Is that John?
yeah. And what was I called? What was I called? I don't remember what I called.
Okay. I was just wondering. And I never asked you, I thought about it, so the way the timeline works out, so you tried to reach out to all those people on, this was the 27th. I know it's been a little while, but we found her on the 28th, but we didn't identify her till the 29th. Did you try to reach out to her at all on the 28th, or anybody trying to get her, because you didn't get your wallet that night, right? So you still needed it, so did you try to call her mom, call anybody? On the 28th?
I was just talking to my friend all the time, saying all my friends are good and stuff.
Okay.
But, you know, that's like, you would be good.
Do you remember about how, because there's so many factors in the case, how long is it after she left the last time? After she told you she asked him to kill her, right? With the guy that you saw in the car. You said no, obviously. You hugged her and she left. Then you went back upstairs. Do you remember how long you were at home? Was it a couple hours? I think it was.
I was a woman, you know, I was handshake away from me.
And then how was it? Okay. Because I think we see her, how long were you outside for? Because you guys walk down the stairs, I think it's 10:40. But then you don't leave your house till 12:36 or something like that. So about 2 hours.
All right, y'all, let me check my minutes. Hold on, because I can't go over. I can't go over a minute. So where am I? I got a while. Okay. Hope y'all enjoying it now. This is good.
In my head, always like that. She was, you know, she always got with that, and I just was far away when I was. This is the first time she ever mentioned to the side. Like, nothing happened about that one way. She always tell me it's not that hard. I know that. She showed me her work, but she tiny. Yeah, but she tiny. Like, so she didn't.
She breaks the back for that. I can hear that.
So she didn't feel like she was, she feel like she was favorite, she feel like, no, but I was pretty like, you know, I can like in my stuff, but.
She likes food things. His brother, so those are their weapons. And we all like, he didn't do it, so. But you talked about that day too. Yeah, he was out with he was talking to some girl. He was being sad, like, after people were hitting him up afterwards. And
He can't be kind of sad, I used to ask him, I don't know,
yeah.
Just make them ugly there.
Means that, you know what I mean? Like, you immediately react to like hurt. And, you know what I mean? Like, when people ask him, like, is he good? He was like, yeah, I'm good. He got hurt. But then he trying to help other girls. I'm like, you that's so disrespectful. You know, he was really in that area. So I know Teresa was super adamant that it was probably him. She told me, she knew that. I guess my Canadian baby daddy I locked up a minute ago. She told me about him. She was like, you need to go talk to him. And I was like, I'm not gonna go talk to him. I don't really go talk to him. Because unless you think it's something, why I should have talked to him. But I didn't have anything to show that he was involved. You know what I mean? But when she told me you, it was like, oh, it's perfect. And I wasn't trying to be rude in the text message. I was like, yeah, I didn't want to be my person. Okay, let me pull up.
And you were like, I need to hold it for you, like, those are workers. You know, where the construction, and that's the training office, one of the Amazon Fulfillment Centers. You know, I mean, you work all hours a night, you ship the packages and everything. When I'm not here, I'm going to home shift. Yeah. Because
You're over
home shift. It's called, yeah. When you go, that ice, you back, like, you go to the ice backing facility, so you can even control rates to work for them, so cold. And it's back in ice.
Okay. And then about the third. Just so he walked, he didn't have access to a car or anything. And your grandma had a car, but she didn't have a car. You didn't, did you go on your mom's car or anything? Okay. Alright. And then you still have your cell phone, you have the same cell phone because you just got a new one recently, but that one broke, right? Okay. So that's all much said on it. You still have the same phone. Because you show you walking up there pushing the times. Let me see. My husband's face, everything is done. What is it right now? I'm not really.
There's all the concrete.
How is that doing?
I'm just trying to hang it down.
I thought you had mom that was a baby.
And then went to, I worked with a uncle, and he sold it. Then he was, the other uncle house, he got fired. And my uncle was, I heard that, and he got away from this. And I was like, he's at the motel.
No, that's family.
Black Sabbath.
Okay. Have you guys on family talk about anything? Have you tried to put them on anything?
I don't have no more of that stuff. He says something about there.
Does he see the baby?
No, that's he didn't deserve it.
Oh,
2 years ago, the children were, and that was it.
yeah, I believe. So that baby was, and then he walked up to that BP station. Was it like over here somewhere? Where he went? I know we referenced the BP, but.
Yeah. The one, when I went to, that's the big.
Wonder what he thinking.
You walked the water edge?
I had went to, I remember the cut over here. It's like you go back here, over there, like a little cut over here. And I went to the water bed over here. We got the engineering all the way to that.
Where?
Okay, so from my neighborhood, you got, the bump road that bump road. So I went to that neighborhood and I cut through that road to get the electrical. And I got the electrical, I went through here, that's the water bed.
Here, I'll pull it up. I'll do the word.
And the water bed, got the engineering back
Okay. Because you told me it was near like the liquor store and BP gas station. I forgot what you were here. Maybe that way? Yeah. That's where you were. The one you want to show me.
This one, so.
I think it's touchscreen.
But I come out here, and I go into this neighborhood, down here, I come down here, and right here, it's like, there's a cut somewhere, there's a cut that I can get to make sure. Where's you here?
You want to keep it?
Yeah, the cut that you know, you can see.
I know you said it.
UTL Rock Ridge and North Shore? Gotcha.
But
Yes, that's the, yeah, that's like the butcher shop.
Okay, y'all, I'm gonna skip a little bit.
She walked upstairs, 10:36, on the camera cut. And we could be like walking downstairs at 10:40. And then when we get downstairs, what happens?
that's when she said she wanted to be here and all that, and right now she's going on, and I started calling to her, and I'm out there, pushing out for her, and you know, like that. That's what we're doing. That's the only time that people that you don't.
You need to take that mask off.
And then what you do?
That's not what we do. I said there for a minute, and then we get a video, and came back on my friend, started some news, and I was there.
So, you're behind question. I got it. Sweet records. I got your records. I got Jada's records. I got Tori records. I got Jennifer's records. I got everybody's records. Tori and you walk downstairs at 10:40 p.m. You're down there for about 10-15 minutes, correct? At 11:05, you were at North Shonda in town. 11:05 p.m.
This- She giving the timeline.
North Shonda Road and Town Road.
Where is that? Sometime road.
You're right there. I saw the river. Right after that, your phone is in the other river. Even though you try to turn it off because it indicates that it's turned off. You know you're okay. I don't want to say what happened. That's why I'm just like, I know you cared about her. I know what she was going through, okay? What happened about her? Please be honest, because we know we have the proof now and the evidence that we were there. It's left to us saying, I don't want to make an assumption. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm asking. You love her. I know you did. You're not you're not a murderer. You're funding her with the video that you are. And you have about her. Okay, then tell me what happened. It's okay. But I think, tell me what happened. Without, like, what happened? How did you get from your apartment to that location in 10 minutes? The Gmail account, and I people don't know this, they track how quickly you're moving and then they say what you're in. So that says you're in a car. It's physically impossible for you to have walked from your apartment to that location in that amount of time. Because I tried. I didn't want to believe that this was a situation. I tried everything. And I tried nothing. It's not possible. I even went out there and rejected it. I tried every route. I tried everything. I'm just trying to understand, okay? What happened?
Talk.
I really do. But I think you know what happened. And if you don't like get it from you, then other people will get all of this proof and have everything going against what you're saying. It would look bad. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, let's just be honest and see what happened because I believe you. I do. I don't think you intentionally, like, I don't think you hurt her. But you know what happened in that park. You were there. You're playing with her.
I don't go there.
Okay.
And then I didn't do anything there. And after that, I went to the jail.
Why do you think you'd be sitting in jail if you didn't kill her?
Because she told me,
He got an excuse.
Okay, I believe you, but I believe you. That's good. Alright. Because I know that you got in the car with her, and then she drove the other one, right? And you guys got there. Walk me through what happened, because I believe you, but I just need the details to.
in the car. And I'm just crying like,
He need a lawyer. He need a lawyer in there with him, y'all.
Getting it up, pushing it down. Get some money, right? She needed something first, okay. So where did she park in the car? Yeah, I'm gonna pull it
I'm
up.
not familiar with that part that you worked in there. So I'm more like that raffle that is there. But yeah, I'll just pull it, get out of the park, it's fine, pull up. Not sure.
Okay, and then you guys start to walk. I'm gonna pull up the car, because Google Earth is actually working.
How many shots were off? Just one.
That's why
Okay, done. So, I'm getting over, so it helps you, because you've only been there a few times, right? Alright, so this is the gravel area. Okay, so she pulls up right here, and you guys get out and you start to walk. Okay.
we're just talking about instead of selling you. Take my car, second, and whatever. I'm like, no.
And you take the gun from her. Were you guys standing out at the bathroom, or like all sit down somewhere?
We're sending the program, we sit down.
Okay, so you got the gun from her.
No, I'm just talking about it. Well, I got enough from my son, I say, don't do this, none of this, wrong, so I think I'm gonna talk about it.
We need to take that mask off.
Okay, and then she shoots herself. Does she fly back? Okay,
Yeah, when she took it, it's gonna jump back around.
alright, and then where were you guys at? Like in, you know where she was found, right? By the tree? So was she, that way she fell, or did you leave her out?
Yeah, touch her.
Alright. So,
Her hands were full. How are her hands on the rest? You love her. No.
okay.
What about her hair? Anything stand out about her hair?
Here, you can- Here you go. So this is your apartment. There's two blinds that are right here. Yeah. Right here. So it's in front of your apartment, kind of.
Yeah.
So, hold on.
Like, is it that?
Is it this one? No, this is your building right here. Over here, right here.
Yeah, it's like down here. It's down here.
You can drive, you can do it.
Okay, so one of the
Zoom in like that.
Yeah, it is a floor.
it's like a little house that has a little front right there. Yeah, you come down. Down here. It's like it's a house. This is speed bump right there.
No.
Where's the speed bump right there? Oh, down here. Here's what. Okay. One thing right here. This is one of these houses right here.
So then, so you do that night? Okay, so then, you do it in there, what would you do with the car that night? Cut it? What is this one? Which one is it?
Yeah, it's all about the right? I don't know.
How do I get that?
Oh, no, she just told me to do it. So I think she's gonna
Oh, that's here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got the chain fence locked up. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I know what you're talking about now. You left the car there, and then, so did you leave the car, did you put down the back first and then go fix the car?
Yeah, I'm gonna that's the car. See, I know like, that put me in jail, just go get in there and just take the car, but I.
But it's you never come through, so.
It
You want to build a goal towards the family, what happened, and give them some peace. And it also, I think that,
Did you touch her afterwards?
after.
Yeah. It was just so you just hit the gun after you left?
Yeah.
so how far away have you done? Like from her?
When she picked it up, she opened the shower though.
It was too bad, that's all
Excuse me, y'all.
I like that, like, my respect, my soul, and I like that. When I just understanding and just what you feel. I just started crying, I feel good, I just think that, it was just what to do.
I wonder, do he remember what he's saying, y'all?
So she talked, did you guys talk
Wait,
about
let me see how many minutes I have, people. I'm sorry. I can't go over a certain minute. Let's see. We are at, oh no, I'm not there. Okay, y'all, we'll continue. This is Austin
Someone
Ford.
really there. Okay. I'm so sorry. David's mom kind of dropped it a little bit. She said she killed herself, didn't she? And I was like, how? Nobody said that. So like, how do you?
You got stuff in Jim's mom as well, but she told me she wanted to hear herself. And somebody got that sound, somebody killed her, so like, mentally, she killed her, she has somebody kill her, but so I said,
Yeah. Did you talk to her? Did you about the book? Okay. How was it?
it's weird.
That's probably what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I don't want I knew when this happened. I knew true I still want my friend to be here. And
Who did you talk to that night afterwards?
talk to
Yeah. So while you were doing all of that on your way back, you were talking to somebody. You tried to call somebody on Instagram, and you were talking to a phone number. I think his Instagram, it used to be one week. Yeah. I mean, you were literally on the bridge when you called him. So.
I had to read because I'm on the other. I'm more than
So you went about it after that? Okay.
I think it's really that.
Okay. Where did your clothes go that you were wearing that night? How close were you to her when she brought it up? Did any blood get on you? No? Okay. And you said you didn't manipulate her body at all? You didn't touch her? Okay. Alright. You didn't pick up the gun? Because it had fallen next to her, right? Yeah. But after she was dead, you didn't? Okay. How did she fall? Was it like during that? Did she like?
I told her that I heard it. She got to see the fall, she was very,
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't seen the phone call, she just very,
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna answer that water though. I think it's good.
but I don't know, really, all my friends still be here, I didn't know what happened, you know, I was just here with my family, my son, like, 31 years, I can still raise my son. Yeah, I don't think about that, I don't think son, but I'm not a brother, I'm not that, but I'm not, but, did you ever feel that or pick it up?
There were 2 shell casings there. So the gun was fired twice.
One time. On the side.
Okay.
I know she only shot herself in the balls, but did it ever go off without a Tesla over it?
You sat it on the ground or did you sit it on something?
I jumped on board,
With the technology now that we can compare the shell casings, and then you know that it came from the same gun, that's what we're trying to figure out whether
sure, she did tell me that, but she didn't have to come all day, like, she didn't try to do it all day, so she had her friends and whatever,
Yeah.
it was only one shot,
Okay.
and
How did you get back from, after you dropped her car? You did it that night, right?
I was gonna see me on TV, but I had to show you on.
I'm just trying
So
to.
what this those happened? I was like right after the time she came over, that's when y'all know
Why did you turn your phone off? When you were in the middle of it, you turned it off. I think you sent Jay a text message, right? What did you say in that text message? So then you turn it off, and then you turn it back on when you're off and everything. Okay. How long were you guys in the park before you shot yourself? Here we go. Here is the BP. I'm trying to find that house in the lake with the water. The BP is right here. This is Rockbridge.
But it was okay, for my house, it was on his street.
Oh, it's on your street?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you put the car here.
Yeah.
Okay.
My street was a speed road, and then the warehouse was back. Yeah. And it's
Okay, so here's your house. This is like your legit building.
okay, this way the coming on is the speed bump road, and that's 124. It's this speed bump road, okay, speed bump road. And I guess this right here,
This house?
yeah, I think it's right
I can
there.
get one.
Yeah. It's like big little trees and a little pond.
Opportunity. I'm not gonna get in there.
I think it's gonna get.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah.
Where is it?
It's right here. Okay. Is it deep or is it? I mean, it's technically illegal, but I mean, I don't know, man. I gotta figure everything out because there's still some, like, a few unknowns because I just have to look at everything again. But I will let you know, okay? Tonight, if nothing's happening, we'll still talk. Just stay in contact with me. What is your deal getting out here?
I'm not here for long. My dad has family rings, no conversation on.
How much is your bond here? It's about, if you want to out?
You guys know that from me, man. You're okay tomorrow.
Okay.
You should have been 10, 15%.
Let me skip it, yo.
You turned your phone off because you said you were scared. Mm-hmm. What were you scared of? So this was before you died, right? Yeah, you turned it off before you got to the park.